We have an intense energy today, and that'll challenge our thoughts, our voices, and our communication. We may very well find ourselves grappling with insecurities, seeking validation, and wrestling with a deep-seated desire for control. And at the same time all this is happening, we feel this surge of enthusiasm, heightened ambition, promising opportunities for growth and achievement, which could go extremely south for us if we are not cultivating a sense of self-awareness. So sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, own this energy, and move forward today and every day. That's not a bear behind me. That's just Milo enjoying his bone very much, I guess. Okay, so anyways, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for May the 17th, 2024. So we will start with the numerology. We have that beautiful energy of the 17. It is a renewed sense of hope that we can accomplish, that we do have the potential, that we are deserving. This is a time where we can make the impossible possible in our life. 1 plus 7 is an 8 energy, and that is increasing abundance in our life, prosperity in our life, our stature in the home, family, community, workplace. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 5 plus an 8 plus an 8, and that gives us a 21. And the 21 is about completions. It is about endings. It is about new paths awaiting your presence. But first, what we need to do is tidy up our yesterday. We need to tie up loose ends. We need to leave some things in the rearview mirror. Things that do not carry a value or a worth as we go forward. It could be things, it could be perceptions, it could be people, it could be the environment. Astrology, Sun's in Taurus, Moon is in Virgo, and I think I suggest at great detail yesterday the biggest challenge of today, which is Mercury square Pluto. And that's a very challenging aspect, and it can stir up some intense emotion. So we will be navigating intense energies, so take caution in your communications. We'll probably be feeling the weight of deep-seated fears, insecurities. It's definitely a time of power struggles and to embrace the transformative potential for profound wisdom. So I'm not going to go through it all again, but you can just go to yesterday's video, follow the timestamp for the astrology. I'll leave a link at the end, and you'll get, because you'll want, if you missed yesterday for any reason, you'll want to at least review that part of the video. It's important for you today and tomorrow and probably the next. Now, on top of that energy, Mars and Jupiter will be semi-square, and that gives us a surge of enthusiasm, this motivation to move ourselves forward. So we're feeling very confident in facing any challenge head on, wanting to seize the opportunity for growth, for forward movement, and the problem lies in the fact that we may overestimate our capabilities, or we could underestimate the time and energy that's required for it. Okay, our confidence is inflated, and there's this really strong self-importance, self-entitlement, and that could easily lead to a sense of overconfidence, and it makes us competitive, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, because our competitive energy could be, you know, a beautiful desire not to shine, but it could be not only just to shine, but to outshine everyone else. So the only competition, the only measuring stick you should use is the one against yourself. If you are better than you were yesterday, then you're on the right path. You know, that kind of energy can easily rub people the wrong way. It creates tension, it creates conflict. So as great as the sun energy seems on the surface today, we must temper our enthusiasm with a bit of patience, with a bit of realism. Okay, it's time to get practical about what we're doing and think under practical terms. What potential challenges may be involved is another question we may want to ask ourselves before we just jump in both feet. So I think cultivating a self-awareness today is a superpower that you need in order to succeed. So let's turn to the cards. And for our underlying energy, we have, look at this, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Now, first of all, we have all these wands behind us that you can see. Okay, they're all tall, they're all straight. They all have foliage on them, new growth on them. And these are the paths that we have walked up to now. Each of those paths started like the one that we hold in our hand. Short, stubby, gnarled, twisted. No foliage whatsoever, no signs of life or growth whatsoever. And we are looking at it right now. We know this could be a brand new path for us, for we're wearing white. We also know that we have to have a courage and a passion for this path in order for it to be successful long term. We're wearing red. So I think today we are sizing up. We are looking at the potential to walk into a destiny, a legacy, something that we've been preparing for along the way. For there's many paths behind us, so it's brought in a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of talent, a lot of ability. Growing our unique self each and every day in order to be at this point in time where we have the option of accepting this path. We weren't prepared enough before. So this is a brand new path offering new challenges. Are we up for the fight? Are we up for the challenge? I think on a day like today, we're going to want to embrace that. And we may want to just pull it back and be practical about it. Is this the path for me? Is this where I want to really invest my time, my money, my energy, my vitality? Our first card is the Two of Pentacles. Well, we'll have a lot on the go today, that's for sure. We are juggling many things, many ideas, many perceptions. It's how we handle those things that matter. So give everything the time it deserves, not the time that it is demanding of us, first of all. Okay? Set off time limits for certain things if you must. You know, I'm only doing this for 15 minutes because I've got to do this, this, and this. And if I give it more than 15 minutes, I'm not going to get some of this done. And this is a priority as well. You know, look at your priority list. What is the most important thing? Let's get it done and out of the way. So if we do have some loose ends at the end of the day still, we know that they are small in comparison to what we've already done. And they'll be easily dealt with in due time. We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is one, first of all, you have to, this is really a card, a strong card of self-love. Because we are looking at this cup, we're looking at this goblet, and we're thinking, what do we want to put in it? What is the path forward for us? How do we want to grow our success, our prosperity, our abundance? Maybe our stature. Because this cup can be overflowing with any dream that we want. But that's where self-love comes in, because we will only reach the potential of what we think we are deserving of, worthy of. Even if we excel, we'll usually dip back into what we truly feel that we deserve, that we are worthy of. So it's a time to celebrate yourself. It's a time to know your self-worth. It's a time to know that you are deserving of so much more than you give yourself credit for. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is very much like the Nine of Wands, but here's that tired side, okay? In order to do all these paths, right? Well, we met a lot of challenges. Walked through some fires. We're beaten up. We're bruised. We're tired of meeting the challenge, maybe. We're tired of the struggle, maybe. But here's the thing. You've reached the ending because it's a 10 energy. It's not a 9 energy. The 10 energy represents the new beginnings because of this energy. To know that you have gained valuable insight, knowledge, wisdom, courage, strength, self-confidence. You'll slowly realize just how wonderful you are. Now, the sun is breaking through the clouds in this card, which tells me that you are going to feel the warmth of that light. You are going to feel the vitality, the ambition come back to you, the strength, a strong, confident, healthy self-ego. Having a self-awareness of yourself. your surroundings, of what you were really agreeing to and not agreeing to, lays in the wealth of knowledge and wisdom that you've already obtained. So tap into it today. And you will find yourself pushing yourself up, standing up straight, dusting yourself off, and looking forward towards your tomorrow with a strength, with a vitality. Okay, let's go to an oracle card here. So yeah, self-awareness is key today, I think. You know, that's your superpower. If you can just step back for a second and ask yourself some qualifying questions to what you're saying yes to and what you're saying no to, it'll be so much easier, okay? And much more successful and prosperous for you. We don't want to be too spontaneous. We don't want to let our excitement overtake us. Okay, we have catch your breath, right? 15. The 15 is allowing the things that no longer serve us, have value in our life, fall into the fires, turn to ash, and we are reborn through that experience, becoming the phoenix. We have catch your breath. Take a break and enjoy a quiet period. This time can be used to regroup, recover, and stabilize yourself. It is wise to keep in mind the fact that this is here for a limited period. Are we getting a shadow on that, a glare on that? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. You are pausing to regain your footing. As you evaluate your environment, check to see if you need to clear any ill will with anyone. Ask for forgiveness and be willing to forgive as necessary to move forward. Enjoy this downtime. Acknowledge the importance of recharging your energy so that you are refreshed and ready to tackle life and any challenges that come your way. And I just want to give some clarity to the forgiveness, because we all have a problem with that big word forgiveness. First of all, yeah, forgive yourself, okay? We are way too hard on ourselves on a regular basis. We demand so much more out of ourselves than we would any other person in our reality. So be a little bit more forgiving to yourself for when you said something you shouldn't have, or should have said something and you did, or maybe it was an action, maybe it was something that you were supposed to do. Whatever it was, forgive yourself, okay? It's in the past. Secondly, forgiving somebody else is not necessarily inviting them over to the family dinner now, okay? Forgiving that person is releasing your attachment to that energy, because every time you think of how rotten and mean they were to you, you give them your power, and stop giving them your power. So say, you know what, I'm sorry that you were so ignorant that you will never realize the hurt and pain you inflicted upon me. I'm sorry that it took me longer than it should have to realize this about you, and let you go on your path forward in your own way. I forgive you for being ignorant to my compassion, my needs. I forgive you for not having the empathy and compassion to see me as a person. Whatever it might be for you, okay? Okay, we'll go to an animal. But yeah, you know, you can still kind of harbor that if I ever saw them and I had access to a steamroller. But forgive your attachment to, I guess, the hatred, the anger, the burden you carried because of that person in your life. Because all you're doing is giving them your power still. That situation, that event, that relationship. Stop playing it in your mind. Replace it with the dreams and expectations of your tomorrow. Once again, your thoughts, so just stop them. Delete, delete. Insert your own. Look at this. We have the 21 energy. The world card shows up here as well. We have the Shetland sheepdog. So congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. It is all about the endings and the new beginnings awaiting us. So yes, the new beginnings will show up today, and we will want to embrace them because we have been preparing for this moment for so long, it seems, right? So, but just take a step back, couple of qualifying questions, and also Know your potential. Know your worthiness. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.